Oh, yeah. Cool. What's poppin', slimes? I bet you're like, why are you so freaking late? They made me close tonight. The coffee shop that I work at suddenly was like, you know what's a good idea? Ice cream. So we're gonna stay open until 10 o'clock. And we're gonna make Shay close, is what they said. So, I talked to them. I said, yo, dogs, do not make me close on Mondays or Thursday nights ever again, or I will throw a fit. So, this should be the only time I really run into this issue. Hopefully. Or some shit. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Your girl's making money. I'm still here. Normally I'd only have like 15 minutes left, but we just getting started, dogs. So, you know what that means. And yes, I changed the water. So it's not sea monkey water. Hopefully we're not getting a lung infection this time. That's just on the bottom. That's not inside the water, I promise. So, let's freaking go. Welcome to the chat, guys. All two of you. Appreciate you showing up. I don't want to say hella late, because I'm like 45 minutes late. Like I said, not my fault. It won't happen again, but it be like that sometimes, dogs. I was like, if I'm being honest, I don't know if there's anything in the grinder, but lucky me, there was. What strain is this again? I literally just looked at it. Oh, it's some white 99. So it's a cross between the white and Cinderella 99. So the white, from my understanding, what's up, Alex? Welcome to the chat. I'm talking about the strain that I got right now. It's called White 99. It's a cross between the white, which is basically just a cut of some classic OG. So I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, yes, it's an OG strain, but a very specific one, right? And then they cross that with Cinderella 99, which is just Jack Herrera times Jack Herrera. So Jack Herrera times Jack Herrera times a very specific cut of OG Kush. So let's freaking go. What's up, Graham? What's up, Anita? Glad you're in chat. Let's freaking go. That's what's up. Yo. That's what's up, Graham. What you packing? What strain you got? Because I'm trying to open up these chocolate ones. Look at that. Chocolate flavored King Palm to go with the chocolate soda. What the fuck is chocolate soda? We're going to find out. We're going to see how well it tastes with this King Palm. That mixed with some Cinderella 99, some OG Kush. It's going to be so fucking fire. You know, her lungs are cooked. Dude, you're from Oregon? That's what's up. How am I supposed to tell the difference? Oh, that one's pomegranate. This one's the chocolate. I wonder if this is like the kind that you snap. Yeah, squeeze and pop. So it is one of those that you have to pop. I appreciate your concern. Thank you for being so caring for me. That was the best way I can explain that. Yeah, that's what's up. Right now, I'm rolling up a King Palm somewhere. Yeah. Chocolate flavored. And I got some chocolate flavored soda to go with it. So, I'm pretty excited. And this one's a hefty boy. Because it says it holds 2 grams, right? Yeah, 2 grams. We going ham. Let me find my scale. Oh, literally right here. Do I know Jesus? I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Usually I pick the smallest nugs, but we're just going random, I guess. 0.76, 0.89. Oh, damn, that was 1 gram exact. And I forgot I already still have a little bit in here. At least a bowl's worth. 1.2, 1.29, 1.43, 1.55. Okay. Two exact. Okay. What am I doing? I'm weighing out 2 exact grams so that way I don't like roll up too much. If that's possible. Like I said, I have like this much left, so I'm just gonna toss it in here real quick. Now transfer really. So I can pack that up later. Yo! What's up, Leo? Hold on, my nose is drippy. It's a purple. You love the undershirt? Dude, it's the Arkansan in me. It's the yeehaw. The look I was going for today is y'alternative. Let me know if I accomplished that or not. Nice skateboard. My little Tony Hawk board. I got that in like 8th grade. Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna read that comment, but that's kind of out there. I'm just saying, I'm not pretending to be happy. I'm like genuinely so grateful for you guys to be here. I love it because I actually go hunting and fishing. I haven't been fishing in like a year or so, and specifically this week you don't have to have a fishing license. Like they won't stop you. You don't actually have to have a license this current week, and I'm kind of upset because someone stole my pole. So I'd have to buy a whole new reel, have to buy a whole new rod. Like I'd have to just start from scratch basically. And that shit's kind of expensive. Yo, I'm native. Like, I should just have a built-in one. Honestly, if I wanted to so bad, I know exactly how to make one out of, like, a river cane pole. All I gotta do is, like, go out towards the river and find... It's not bamboo. It's called river cane, but it looks like bamboo. Get some, like, deer hide or something, and then strip off, like, the tendon part, and it makes, like, almost like fishing line. Right? And then you take some bone and you carve off a little like hook, and then there you go. You got yourself a authentic Native American made fishing pole. And I just made all that shit up, and you guys probably believe me because I made it sound so real and brown, but I don't know if that's real or not. I totally just made that shit up. Bro, what's up, Kira? She said, okay, let me read this chat because this is so crazy. I've been here since last year and you haven't changed one bit. LMAO, you're so cool. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I always try to be 100% myself, and I'm so grateful that you recognize that. I'm actually in a lot better mindset, and I've grown a lot since this last year. My life has changed pretty much overnight, and it's so crazy to think how fast it's all coming together, and my life is changing so rapidly. These next few weeks are gonna be so insane, and then this upcoming month is unfathomable because of how amazing it's gonna be. That's how I know. Sorry, I have to read this because my chat mods are in chat to filter this shit out. That kind of sucks. I really need them right now. But Dante in chat says, "Does it clap?" And it made me laugh because I saw this meme earlier that said, "Did it jiggle when you fell from heaven?" And I was like, why is that probably the one pickup line that might actually work? Leo said, I wish one of the mods were here. Yo, do you want a mod, Leo? Like straight up, I will upgrade you to yeah, straight up. Do you want to modify? Like, I will totally do that right here, right now. If you're down. Say yes in chat. Oh, that's what's up. Legendary Princess says, you're amazing, inside and out. Thank you. That's up to you, Shay. You the boss? Add as moderator. Boom! That's what's up. Brand new mod. Yo, what's up, Bob? Welcome back to the chat. Much love, Anita. Thank you. Alright, this is done grinding. I will sit here and start, like, grinding this forever if I don't pay attention, so. Damn, boss. How fluffy that is. Oh. Dude, this is like kinetic sand. Straight up. Look at that. Ooh. I bet you I could build like a sand castle out of this shit. Dude, that's pretty fucking gnarly. Like, that would be a dream to, like, roll if I had to. You're welcome, Leo. You deserved it. 100%. You're the reason my eyebrows pierced, so that's what's up. Yo, what's up, Frankie? Just in time. My chat mod. Dude. They had me closing tonight. So, the coffee shop I work at decided that for summer they're gonna come out with like soft serve ice cream, which is all fine and dandy because it's fucking delicious, and we have like gourmet toppings type shit. But they have me closing at 10:30, dogs, and I was like, yo, is there anybody else that can do this instead of me? They said if you can find someone else willing to, and this was like 2 days ago, I just found out. So I tried my hardest to find someone, but nobody was down to work on a Thursday night. I don't know, dogs. It's fine. I told them don't do that shit ever again, so. Dude, that's what's up, Frankie. See what I mean? I didn't even have a chance to read any of the hatred comments. That's why I'm so grateful for you guys. This thing's a fucking fatty. compared to the fucking cherry ones that I just had the other night. I had to roll up 2 just to make the size of 1, and this is the size of 2. I don't think I can fit the whole 2 grams in here. I think they were a little over eager on that. Oh, you got pop. Alright. We're almost there. I'm trying to fit as much as I can. Because like I said, I grinded up at exactly 2 grams. That's what it said on the package. Yeah, that's like a bowl's worth. I'm just gonna pack the rest in the bowl. That's what's up. That was like a perfect fit. It was meant to be. Let's fucking go. Should I crack open this pop? I just called it pop. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about this morning, how I quit calling it pop and started calling it soda. And then I just absentmindedly did that. So, first off, yeah, no, it's supposed to. And I found the can opener, so I'm not going to ruin my teeth. Yo! Cheers, motherfuckers. Let's try chocolate soda. Is it good? It doesn't taste bad. It's not terrible. Like, the flavor's not bad, but it's like, it's weird in my brain because, okay, it tastes like Yoo-Hoo, alright? You know how Yoo-Hoo isn't like chocolate milk, right? It's more like chocolate water. Imagine that, but like carbonated. Yo, that's freaky. Like, it's hard to just, for my brain to comprehend it. Like, it doesn't taste bad. It literally, like I said, tastes like Yoo-Hoo, but carbonated. It's just, I don't know if I would choose that over, say, like this. Which just has actual, like, cacao nibs grinded up in it. Rate it? It's like a solid 7. Like, it's not terrible, but the reason I made that face is just because it's like I said, it's carbonated Yoo-Hoo. It feels like forbidden. Alrighty, so let's try the chocolate flavored wrap. I've had the Rocky Road. Rocky Road. The Goonies. Anyway. We're gonna pop her open and see what she tastes like. There's no good way to say that. Oh my gosh, maybe. Rig. Oh, there it went. Did you hear it? It popped. Bite it. No, I got it. I can see it juicing up right there. Alrighty, dogs. Let's fucking go. It smells really good. That's a hefty motherfucker. I feel like I was smoking a cigar. This is really good. How do I describe this chocolate? Like, this chocolate tastes more like dark chocolate. Not like milk chocolate, but like a rich, like, okay, you've had those chocolate covered strawberries, right? Imagine like a dark chocolate, well, without the strawberry. I don't know how to explain it, but like I said, like dark chocolate. It's described as rich chocolate. But they do a very good job at capturing the chocolate essence. Like I said, this is more like Yoo-hoo. And this tastes like an actual like chocolate bar. As comparison. So definitely this tastes more identical to actual chocolate. Like I said, this might as well just be artificial flavoring mixed in with carbonated water. I know I have 2 chocolate drinks tonight. It's fucking crazy. This is caffeinated as fuck. This literally has the equivalent of like 4 espresso shots in it. But that's the recipe, dog. I was just following the instructions. And all the chocolate syrup's kind of like at the bottom. Definitely need to stir it. And I used oat milk in it. With like chocolate shavings and cacao nibs. I was just craving chocolate today, dogs. Bob Marley joint. It, she's a heifer. Okay, sometimes you gotta make yourself laugh. 1779. I was like that Smashing Pumpkins song, but no. I know it does look all like vintage with the scroll and the seal and. Hold on. You see my eye twitching? I can feel it. It's all that caffeine. Yeah, I don't even want to know how many milligrams I could consume today. I had classes this morning. What's up, Landon? Okay, real quick before I go into all that, to fill you in, welcome to the chat. Tonight, I got some King Palms, chocolate flavored. The King Palm, it tastes like actual, like, dark chocolate bars. I have chocolate soda made with real cocoa, however you say it. Literally tastes like a carbonated yoo-hoo. It's fucking weird. And I already made myself, it's called a Toriar hat trick, is the actual, like, term for this drink, but essentially it's a really strong mocha with chocolate shavings and cacao nibs. It's fucking delicious. Hold on, I'm really having a chief on this fucking. You really gotta put your lung in it. Look how big it is. The lactose intolerant people are gonna be shitting hello when you see what you are. Damn, you leave for Washington at 5 a.m.? That's what's up. I leave for Washington in like a month. I think Lucas is from Washington. Fun fact, I guess. Leo says, I seen someone on YouTube mix chocolate powder with just water and tasted like Yoo-hoo. I'm saying that's like the entire recipe for Yoo-hoo. It's just water and instant, like the Nestle type shit. That's what I drank when I was poor. Actually, I didn't know you could mix that shit with milk until later on in life. Hashtag represent. So I was right. Is it blurry for y'all? The screen's like kind of weird, I noticed. Hold on. What happens if I... Did that fix it? I don't think it did. Weird. I don't know, dogs. Abuelito hot chocolate. Yo, that shit's bussin'. I always ate the powder. Fucking snorting that shit. Damn. You look like you're recording off that Nokia 3000. Is it better now? I'm trying to get better internet, dogs. I keep trying to smash the filter and then get more of the chocolate flavor, which it's working so far. You never see Peppers putting chocolate powder in all the... Wait, what? I have no idea what that message just said, but I tried to reread it a couple times and it didn't make sense either time. That's what I was talking about. Okay, I never went into detail, but I had classes this morning and I drank a lot of coffee. And the most expensive one that I drink was like my least favorite. It was literally $300 per 10 pounds of roasted beans. And that shit didn't even taste good to me. But I also drank this one coffee that was like somehow roasted with watermelon juice, and it made the beans like it literally made the coffee taste like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. That shit blew my mind. It was so delicious, but some people hated it. You're a roasted bean. Watermelon juice? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, it's called like co-ferment. So they ferment the coffee beans. Was it with that monkey poop coffee? No. Oh my gosh, that's fucking ridiculous. I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like I've stayed up way too late watching like documentaries about that shit. That's expensive shit. Quite literally shit. Also, I found out, fun fact, Starbucks purposely burns all their beans so it always tastes the same. Like, no matter what quality they get it imported as, or how long it's been sitting there, they can always just burn the shit out of it, and consumers will never be able to tell. That's just wild. And then I know someone who works. I know someone who was like manager at Seven Brew, and I was like, "How is working at Seven Brew?" They said that they didn't know they couldn't reuse the old grounds. Like at the end of the day, all the grounds that they collected throughout the whole shift, they would just like save in a bucket and reuse in the morning until it just like ran out of flavor. And she was like, and I trained multiple locations to do that exact same thing. So, do with that information what you will. I always thought Seven Brew was just like a Northwest Arkansas thing until I saw it like on TikTok and shit, and I was like, damn, so the infection got everyone, damn. Which, I'm very grateful that I work for a place that only serves specialty coffee, and I only found out they don't serve anything under like an 86 rating. Like, I feel like your average Starbucks is somewhere around like 60. So that shit's crazy to me. Nasty! And I don't even like coffee, but that's nasty. Yeah, I have like horrible memories of shit that we used to do at Starbucks. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm very grateful. You just drink the creamer. Dog. Oh my gosh. So we started serving Dr. Pepper floats. Fuck. Fuck. That's what's up, Leo. I'm glad you could be honest and open about that. As soon as I smell coffee, I get a shit. You like too much. Get your daily enema in. I'm sorry. Orange juice? Oh my god, that's like acid reflux city. I fucking get it, dog. It's too fucking acidic for me. Yo, my shit's bugging. Who would want pulp in their fucking orange juice? Besides fucking serial killers, maybe. Landon asked, do you know what they call someone that likes men and women, but they don't like you back? What's that? I don't know. I don't get it. Y'all are wild in chat. Yo, dogs, did you watch the vlog? Yo, that shit was so fun. I know I already talked about it by yourself. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Sorry, I just saw that in chat. That's so funny. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you haven't already, go back, watch the vlog. Yo, that shit was so fun. I literally just danced the night of the way. They played a lot of my favorite songs. Apparently, I was doing the Macarena. Like, there's a part where I was doing the Macarena, and it was a Macarena remix. So I feel like my body just knew. Yo, I remember you being in the premiere. That's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate that, Leo. That is like some for real support. I remember a few of you being in the premiere. That's what's up. I think there was like 18 people total. You wanted to know what was on that cooler? I wasn't gonna go check it out. By the time I made it all the way down the stairs, I was like, dude, I'm just ready to go in, get a drink, let's fucking go. It was a great premiere. I'm glad you had fun. I did too. I was glad I was able to hang out with you guys, smoke it up. 420. That's what's up. I also saw that Shay had a tab of $48 in alcoholic drinks and $163 in Dr. Peppers. Listen, hear me out. The drinks that I usually get just like a tequila pineapple. Something simple, well tequila, because the pineapple juice drowns it out, right? Fucking delicious when you're dancing. That's just only $4 there. Yo, that's a fucking steal. That's like cheaper than going to fucking Applebee's type shit. I don't know, dogs. I've never been to fucking Applebee's. I'm at Chili's. Same concept. Anyway, so I got me a tequila pineapple, $4, right? Dr. Pepper, $2. So $6 for. Listen, I always have to have at least like 2 flavors of drinks. That's kind of why I have this right here. And even when I have like the Snooki soda, I didn't finish it. I still have a Dr. Pepper on hand just in case that's disgusting. You know what I mean? So I always have a backup drink. So if the tequila pineapple's too much, then I can drink a Dr. Pepper and I'll be alright. You gotta go to sleep? That's what's up. Thanks for saying what's up in chat. Thanks for pressing like and coming back. You're a real one. No, and thanks for being in the premiere of my vlog. That's what's up. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, well, I guess we were talking about Dr. Pepper. And like I said, I made a fucking mistake putting Dr. Pepper floats on the menu at work. Employee discount, Dr. Pepper float. So, this is as much as I drink so far. Like I said, it's kind of weird. How many Dr. Peppers did I have? I think I had like 2. Not $163 worth. Yo, if they're $2, how did they end up with the multiple of 3. It is a slow burner. It's taking its fucking time, and I'm trying to puff on it. I'm like putting some effort. Also, it is 2 grams, and that's kind of a lot to face yourself. I'm so chilling right now. Yo, hear me out, dogs. What if I did like watch a movie with me, but the thing is, I can't shut the fuck up during movies, and I just like make funny jokes and like commentate the whole fucking time, and it's so stupid. And I feel like normally people would get annoyed, but I feel like you guys would be so chill with it, cause we'd be saying some funny shit about it in chat. So if you ever, if you ever wanna just like watch through, listen, I'm thinking like Mac and Devin go to high school type shit. That would, or like Dazed and Confused or some shit. That'd be so fun. Cause there's a lot of free movies on YouTube, and I feel like if it's free on YouTube, I should be able to stream it on YouTube. Yo, Superbad. I haven't seen that movie in fucking years. You're the same motherfucker while watching a movie. If it's one you have to, you have to say every line and people hate you for it. That's how I am with Pineapple Express. My homie just put out a new song and it's called Hurricane Season, and you best believe I was in his chat like, I thought hurricane season was over. Fuck, dudes. I might have to save some of this for the morning because this is a lot for just myself. I thought I was taught. Sorry, Mr. Folgers, what's up, son? Anyway, I thought it was hot shit. But 2 grams is a lot to face yourself. What's up, Cooper? I regret reading that. I don't want to keep reading that. Thank you, Leo. That's what's up. Listen, I know I'm wearing camo, but you can't just be saying shit like that. Like, people's use of free will blows my mind. Like, this shit people do every single day just like without question. They just go about their lives and live their life as if there were like no consequences. And to me, sometimes it's fucking hilarious the choices they choose. Like, you really thought that was gonna play out? Okay, you do you for me. I'm gonna do me over there. Okay, maybe I was talking shit. I could totally finish this. I say it's so dying. Thank you, Dottie, in chat for cheering me on. Finish it, finish it. I'm trying, dogs. Ooh, I'm fucking feeling it though. You can do it. Shay acting like she never smokes 2 grams every day. I always smoke 1 gram in a couple bowls, which may equal an entire 2 grams, but you know what? You're fucking right. Puff puff pass. Okay, noted. Okay. I puff past. Hold on. I puff past a couple of times. Also, before it got deleted, to answer your question, I don't allow hate speech on my page. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. If it's too much, don't force it. We're chilling, dog. Ah, y'all be nice now. Y'all boys getting too rowdy. Shit. It doesn't really taste like chocolate anymore. I think I got most of the chocolate flavor at the beginning. But boy is it smacking. Right here is about where it starts getting rough. because it gets super hot, and instead of like just filtering out, it feels like you're smoking the corn husk too. So around this time is when I'm like, you can take it, homie. The rest is you. But the rest is me. I will say the flour itself tastes lemon limey. Now that I can't um really taste the chocolate, I can definitely taste the flour. Passing a homie that filtered the smoke. I'm saying there's this much left. That's at least like 6 puffs worth, depending on, or like 2 big draws. You know what I mean? Like that's enough. This is like what you would pack in like a one hitter for someone. A little less than a bowl's worth. Listen, I'm the most gullible person ever, so I will just listen. I read about it one time, and it's a common belief that everybody is born naturally good. Like everybody is actually good in nature, but outside forces and like obviously influences change their behavior, or it's like a reaction of that behavior. Or reaction, their behavior is a reaction of what's going on in their environment. That's what I'm trying to say. So I forgot what I'm trying to say. I look for the common good in everyone. Um I feel like I've always believed that way. Sometimes people do shitty things because of shitty things that are happening to them. I'm not saying that's an excuse by any means. I'm just saying I think initially they're good people. For the most part. Some people never learn. Yeah, dude, it's crazy to think about how more emotionally mature my generation is compared to like ones that have been existing for more generations. And they're stubborn dudes. Like, y'all are so cool. I'm so grateful for y'all. I feel like y'all are so open minded and understanding, and like I said, I feel like I attracted the right people. People in general are progressing, they are regressing. It's a reflection of their fears. Yeah. That's crazy, dog. Yeah, sometimes I think about this and I'm like, what am I scared of? What am I embarrassed about? What did I expect to happen? And what do I need to happen? And then once I go through like all of those steps, I'm like, okay, now I can like take a step back and like reevaluate the situation and chill the fuck out. And I usually like smoke a bowl or two and I'm chilling. Like how magic. I'm not saying that works for everyone, but I'm just being honest. deep thoughts and smoke. This is what it's like hanging out with me all the time. I just be saying this shit, even when I'm sober. I'm fucking ridiculous. Everybody was so annoyed at me when we did acid because I just kept saying philosophical shit in the most ridiculous situations. I don't have any examples because I don't remember a single thing I said that night, but I just remember that specific scenario happening. They're like, Shay, we're bowling right now, and you're over here just dropping, like, infinite knowledge. And I'm like, yo, it's this fucking acid. I bowled a perfect fucking game, dude. I will never be able to do that shit ever again in my life. 100%. I have it on video. I literally have video evidence of what I'm saying right now. So, yo, in the video, Where's My Mind by the Pixies was playing. It's so fucking aesthetic. I love that video of me. If the whole world would smoke weed only, there would be permanent peace. I think about that often. I'm like, yo, it opens people's minds. For some people, it calms people. Gives people new perspective. It gives people understanding. So I always thought it gives people like a sense of community. Cause like when you're smoking with your homies, like you'll feel really connected. And I feel like with like family members you haven't seen in a really long time, and you find out they smoke, and you're like, you want to go smoke in the back? And it's like, yo, I've never felt closer to this relative ever in my life until right now when we're hanging out on the porch smoking together. You know what I mean? That's crazy that something cool as this plant can unify people like that. And to think that people can build entire careers out of this shit, yo, that's fucking awesome. I'm glad. I see proof all the time. I'm excited. I'm also trying not to catch my eyelashes on fire. Yo, there's a lot of people that I meet, and I'm like, if you smoked weed, you'd be you'd be a lot better off. Your problems, a lot of your problems would be manageable. I think that about a lot of people. And I don't mean, because I know it's not for everyone, but there are definitely times when I'm like, dude, take a gummy and sit the fuck down. Like, why are you so uptight right now? Gain some perspective, dude. It's kind of how I feel. Is it just me? You like how I fully tried to like that, and then I got to talking and it went out again? Well, it's almost out anyway. Yeah, nobody shares their last beer, their last line, their last pill, last whatever. Only weed that you share your last little bit. That's a good way to put it. Damn, boss. See what I mean? I was like, I would have given this away to someone. My last little bit. Yeah, that's a cool perspective. Thank you for pointing that out. I love that. That's so cool. Okay. Oh! Almost exactly at an hour. Look at that. 2 grams down. I know, that was so scary. Sorry, I scared Gmo. He's asleep on the floor. Poor pup. I just have so much weight on the table. How did I miss that pad? Alright, well, past me already packed future me a bowl, so that's what's up. I forgot to pick up Hempwick. I have like this. Sorry, that was kind of unladylike. You're about to dab some diamonds? Dude. I haven't taken a fresh dab in a hot minute. But, I don't know, I missed my bong. I missed it. I didn't hit it for an entire week, so taking advantage of it now. God made weed, man made beer, and God we trust. Amen, brother. Amen. Yo, that's what's up. Okay, I'm gonna hit this ball. Am I gonna catch my finger on fire? We'll fucking see. God dang. I got scared of burning my finger. Yay. I did not puke just now, I promise. I know you don't believe me. It's called Hawk and a Loogie, okay? You just wash it down with some chocolate sodas. You bet. Alright, I'm gonna talk Hick no longer. Sorry about you. I'm gonna change out of this camo. I don't know what it's doing to me. Do you see lightning bugs outside? Fireflies, y'all call them up north or some shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Okay. Alright. Thanks for pressing like. Thanks for pressing subscribe. This has been the Alternative Shay. The chocolate episode. I'm fucking faded it. Anyway. Country accent is good is because I grew up in the country. Anyway. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for saying what's up. Like I said, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see y'all on Monday. That's what's up.